curving. She curved every time Monica, or every time Brandy was saying something about a joy to her. She was curving shit like a fine girl that's curving an ugly nigga. Like, I'm saying, like, let's give Monica the Heisman. Monica get the Heisman because she was curving all the time. But like for me, I love the night just as a whole. The night was amazing. It was an event that I would say nobody should have missed. And if you did miss, I completely understand that it might not be on the top of your priority list. But if you was born in that era and you enjoyed their music, it was something that you really didn't want to miss. And you can always catch it again online. They got it everywhere. YouTube, everywhere. But I will say that I just felt like there was a little bit of tension in the room the whole time. It seemed like each person brought a lot of their family members. Like, it's been a lot of versus battles, and I know they didn't have like people who are in the industry be there while they got their battle going, but they had family members. Like, Brandy had her brother, her mama, her daddy. She had like her daughter, 15 people. Like, was y'all ready for smoke? And then Monica, I know she had her people, and she had kind of addressed that her people was there. And I'm just like, was y'all coming to battle for real? Was y'all battling? Was y'all versus battling? Like, don't let me get, like, I ain't being messy, and then I just point out what it is that's in front of me. But I don't know, I felt it was like a little tension in the room. I feel like it was really nice for them to come together and put this on for everybody, because this was a show to watch. I can honestly say I enjoyed the entire show. I was there living for it. I cried. I reflected. I went down memory lane. I remember I got to listen to songs that I had freaking forgot about forever ago. But yeah, for the most part, I'm not gonna say for the most part, the event was great. But for me, the award for Shady Boots goes to Brandy. I'm sorry, boo, you Shady Boots. Great performance, and I will probably say that there will not be a tour that's going to happen. I don't see it happening personally. I think this was a great event that was put on, but I don't see Monica being the person I don't see her being that thirsty to put herself in a space with somebody whose energy doesn't match her energy. Like, I don't think they are on the same energy level, the energy wavelength or whatever. I don't think so, because it was just like, it felt tension. It felt very tensiony. But yes, so I'm gonna say 2 thumbs up. Millie Rock on mission. Millie Rock, I guess that's how they say it. So the versus battle was everything. Now I'm gonna talk about the elections a little bit. Just found out your girl is going to be working the polls. Because honestly, I feel like everybody should take this election. If no other election that you ever took serious, you need to take this election serious. The things that are going on are just clearly not right. This is some bullshit that we're living in. I would just like to first say, I think that it is a total crock of shit. A total crock that there are. So I guess the extra unemployment, it ran out July 31st. So that means that it's now September the 2nd, I think. So it's over a month later, and they don't come back from their recess. I don't know what they need recess for. They don't even really work for real, but government don't come back from their recess until day after Labor Day, September 8th, which I think is crazy as hell to me that y'all could. Well, first off, how is it possible that us as a country, first off, okay, let me rewind. I'm one of them type of people where you can't tell me shit if it is that, or I can't learn, or you can't teach me something that you know nothing about, or you can't lead my struggle if you're not part of my struggle. And I say that because you got these motherfuckers in office. Like, come on now. You have these people in office who are straight up, they're not affected by this unemployment stopping, they not affected. They know where how they gonna pay their rent. They still getting paid right now, mind y'all. I just want everybody to remember that these people that are in government, while they own their recesses, and why it is that people don't know where the hell their money is coming from, how they gonna feed their kids, how they gonna pay their bills, what they gonna do, how they gonna eat or anything. Like, you literally, these people are not affected by this. They are still getting paid. The government is still getting paid. So why is they getting paid? Because this unemployment is not affecting them at all, which is the fucked up part about it. Because it's like, I guarantee you, if it is that this deadline was approaching and it was going to affect them, it was going to affect their yachts and their kids having their private whatevers and all of this extra stuff that it is that they do, jet set to golf courses and all type of shit, and go sip mahi tatas in Maui or however. I can guarantee you, if it is that it was going to affect that they would have renewed or had a stimulus bill well before the July 31st. They renewed this shit back in motherfucking April, May. Just been like, hey, just in case, let's renew this shit into January next year so we make sure that we good. The reason why it is that they are able to play around with people's lives and have people in limbo on what it is that they're going to do or how they're going to survive is because this is a ego trip for them. They ego tripping, like, for real. How the hell is it that you can have millions of people that are suffering, struggling, they don't know what the hell, how the hell, off of a virus that is still taking people out right now, and their main concern was people going back to work, while it is that you don't know how to cure what it is that's killing people, which is fucking stupid. But they don't have to be around the rest of the world. So how is it that you can tell me to go and be in the midst of something that you don't have a cure for, but you don't have to work around people like I do? So you don't understand, for one. Like, it's the same thing. Like I said, the stimulus package, it don't affect them. So that's the reason why it's not a big deal. Why it is they can take a recess and don't come back. Where it is that y'all been on recess for 30 days. I've had 30-minute recesses at school. I ain't never seen a fucking 30-day recess. That's some bullshit. Who the fuck does that? I've never heard no shit like that. That's mind-blowing. But that's Uncle Sam for you. Like, y'all need a recess from what? Y'all don't do shit. Y'all been arguing back and forth. Is it that, I know it's tiresome to argue, but goddamn, like, y'all ain't argued that much. Y'all ain't even got shit done. The hell? Like, I just think that it is crazy, the things it is that we dealing with. And then you have a president who says the things he says, and he defends the things he defends. Like, man, I swear, it's like, how is it you can grab pussies and say that you would fuck your daughter if she wasn't your daughter? Like, oh my God, this is. But everybody's good with this. People are actually still defending this man. Personally, when it's all said and done, I want to encourage people to go out and vote. Because you can't speak on something if it is that you didn't do anything about it. So go out and vote. Vote for whoever it is that you feel like is best for whatever situation it is, this world, in your life, the path it is you're trying to go. But on my personal note, I feel like America needs to be single for a minute. We have dealt with one too many bad relationships. You know, we got out of a good relationship that lasted. Well, for me personally, I feel like that 8 years was really, it was a recovering time. We was recovering from bad shit. It seems like we just get good shit and we fall back into bad shit. Get good shit, we fall back into bad shit. Get good shit, we fall back into bad shit. It's a whole dance. But like, we need to be single for a minute. I don't think we need to date anybody. We just need to. Everybody needs to just gotta. I don't know how it is where the leadership will come from, but I think we need to be single for a hot second because this some bullshit. That's just my personal take on it, but I do want to encourage everybody to go vote, to get rock your vote. Like T.I. said, your vote is your mic. Use it. you gotta speak up. You gotta do something, because I don't think we can take another 4 years of what it is that we're going through right now. And I'm not gonna say that I don't support Kamala or Joe Biden, but some of the things that they do and say, I personally don't stand for. But everybody has their faults. But that's why I personally feel like we need to be single for a minute, because I don't want none of these motherfuckers to actually represent us. I'm sorry, you can't represent me if you don't know my struggle. That's just how I feel as a person. Is you can't. How do you know what's good for me if you never know my situation? You don't know where I come from. You don't know what my situation, my circumstances is. So how is it that you're able to make decisions for me? And like right now, you have people that are making decisions for you right now, but a lack of decision is leaving people desperate and dire and not having money and not being able to take care of their family, not being able to eat. Like, America need to be single for a minute, which I'm pretty sure that shit ain't gonna happen, because this motherfucker trying to stop the goddamn mail-in, trying to stop the post office. You can tell shit that got real. This man trying to shut down all type of shit. We ain't got access to the World Health Organization. Like, who breaks ties with them? That's how we find out what the fuck is going on, if motherfucker gets sick or not. Breaking ties with them. Yeah, this is too much. Yeah, we need to be single for a minute. I think I want to vote for an independent party. I just feel like anybody. Well, first off, Trump done made this into a joke. He has made it to the point where it is, I wouldn't take this fucking country serious. If I was outsider, I'd probably bomb the shit out this country. I wouldn't take this shit serious. You got a whole president where it is that you can see him online, or you can see him on TV touching pussies. Kids scared of him. His wife don't never want him to hold her hand. He can say the things he say, and he can believe the things he believe, and try to withhold funds, tell people that they stupid, they ignorant, and all that. Like, just how is it that you have somebody like that that's in office, and then you got where it is people truly believe in what this man say? I think that it's just mind blowing to me. I can't wrap my mind around it at all. That's why honestly I think it is very important for everybody to go out and exercise your right and vote for somebody. To say, like, man, you got Trump, you got Kanye running, Nick Cannon, Lord Jesus, you a whole nother episode, dude. I just don't know what happened to you. I'm not sure. I'm a little confused. Kanye was just on his show. First off, I feel like everybody now thinks that they had to run for president because Trump ran for president, which is mind blowing. Because I thought there had to be certain criteria to even be considered to run for office. Clearly, I wasn't paying attention to history. I guess I didn't think that either one of these people, Trump filed bankrupt how many times, but you want him to run the country. You can't run your finances, but you want to run the country. Nah, bro. And then you got Kanye. That nigga's track record speak for itself. I wouldn't let him. I would run a country. He couldn't run. he could run to the corner store for me. I'm sorry. You just don't know what's gonna come back. And then on top of that, I'm sorry, I can't have a president and take him serious if I know what your wife look like sucking dick. I'm just saying. It's just like you got all these people like Joe Biden where he say, if you black, you should vote for me. Something along them lines. Wow. Brother, I see what he was trying to do, but nah, bro. The things that white people say. Again, I'm sorry. Not even gonna say white people. I'm sorry. It's not even all white people. There are some great white people out there. The things that some of these white people say, I think is mind blowing. Then you got Kamala. Still doing my research on her, but I haven't heard a lot of good stuff about you. I'm proud of your skin color, but the things I've heard, a little questionable now. A little questionable. Heard you want to lock up everybody and all that. I don't know, but I try to stay out the way of the law. I'm trying to keep my hands clean. Yeah,